Today I'm going to be showing y'all how I got this gel manicure at home. So we're starting off with a little bit of cuticle remover. I just apply a tiny bit to each nail and I take a glass cuticle tool to push back the cuticles and remove any dead skin that may be on the nail plate. Then I'll take a paper towel or a microfiber cloth to wipe over each nail and just remove that product gently. And then I'm going to grab a buffing block and just lightly buff the surface of each nail to prep for polish and make sure we have a really smooth surface to work with. Next, I will take a lint-free wipe with some acetone on it and wipe the nail bed again just to make sure it is 100% clean and dry and ready for polish. I then take a little bit of acetone and pour it into the cap to have on hand for the manicure. Now we're starting off with base coat. I'm just applying a very thin layer to each nail, and although this is clear, you still want to be as precise as possible because you want to have a good foundation to lay your color on top of. After this, we're just going to cure for 2 minutes, and then we'll be ready for our first coat of color, which again needs to be super duper thin. I recommend wiping the majority of the polish off on the neck of your bottle and just going really slow so you can be as precise and accurate as possible. Now, if you do end up making some mistakes, I'll show here in a second that you can use a small brush dipped in that acetone we have laid aside to clean up any mistakes before curing again for 2 minutes. You're then going to repeat that step and just do another very thin coat. Clean up any mistakes before curing because they will not come off after you've cured the polish under the lamp, and then you will cure again. You can stop after 2 coats if you're happy with the opacity, but I usually do 3 just to make sure there are no streaks at all. This little detail brush is really a lifesaver and what will give you the look of a super professional mani and clean cuticle line. So we're curing again, and then we're getting ready for our third and final coat of color. As I've said for all the previous coats, make this as thin as possible so you don't experience rippling when you cure under the lamp. And after this step, you'll just clean up any mistakes if there are any, and then you're going to cure one final time for 2 minutes. Then we're on to top coat. So we're applying a thin coat of top coat. Same thing here. I would recommend cleaning up any mistakes even though it's clear because 1, you can develop an allergy, and 2, it's going to just give you the most professional finish to spend the extra couple of seconds removing any polish that may have gotten on the skin. This coat you're going to cure for 3 minutes instead of 2. And then we're going to apply a little bit of cuticle oil to rehydrate the nail beds and get things looking shiny. And that's it. You have a really professional looking manicure that you did yourself at home.